Hello, welcome everyone. We're getting started. I'm so sorry, YouTube. I already grabbed my AirX. So if you're just now joining my channel, go ahead and grab your favorite oil, breathe that in deeply 2 to 3 times. So we're just going to dive in right now because Alice and I are super excited about the doTERRA's build guide that just came out, new and improved, revamped, and it's gorgeous. And we're here to let's go over it. Okay. This is an opportunity for anyone that is open to the idea of earning an income with doTERRA. So, do you want to inspire others to live a health and wellness lifestyle? Do you want to impact the world through environmental and humanitarian efforts? Do you want to make money from the comfort of your own home with the freedom to choose your own schedule? Which one are you? Did any of those questions resonate to you? I know one of them, well, two of them did for sure. The impact of the environmental and humanitarian efforts, especially what's going on with the world today and the climate change we are experiencing lately. And I want to make money from the comfort of my own home. I mean, who doesn't want that? All right, so are you ready to live your dreams? If you're here watching, yes, stay with us. We're about to share a little bit more about doTERRA with you and the possibilities of earning an income and how to set you up for success. Okay, so let's get into it. There was upon a time, there was a woman who hauled buckets of water for a living. And every day she hauled water from the nearest source to her distant village. And if she needed more money, she just simply worked longer hours and haul more buckets. I mean, who hasn't done that? After many years, she grew weary of hauling those buckets. Then inspiration came. If she used her spare time to build a pipeline, she could eventually create a new kind of financial security and be free from hauling those buckets. She labored diligently for a few years to build her pipeline. The next day, she turned on the spigot and everything changed. She successfully created an unlimited supply of water, improved her villagers' lifestyles, and secured her own financial future. Today, this woman is free to live her dreams. So where are you guys? Are you hauling buckets, trading hours for dollars, fighting limits on advancements and earnings, scrambling for free time, or building others' dreams? I've been there. Or are you building a pipeline, earning commissions with team effort, potential reoccurring income, choose your schedule, and building your dreams? That sounds like me. All right. The dilemma many people face in spending their lives training hours for dollars, making little progress towards a secure financial future. The solution is to build a business that provides a cash flow that can help you live the life you desire. With doTERRA, you can enjoy more control over your time, energy, and income by building an effective financial pipeline. So I'm kind of interested in this retirement savings on track because I fall in the age 45, 59, and I don't know what that 40% means. So I don't know if I'm in the 40% or if I'm not. I'm not quite sure. So if you're curious to learn more about this little graph here, you can go to the website listed here, federalreserve.gov/publications.htm. I'll probably do the same after the class, more likely, because I'm kind of curious. I'm like, where do I fall there? But let's focus on what would make the biggest impact on your life. Let's focus on that. Do you want to create more time to pursue your passions? If that's you, check that box. Find what is up with these alliterations? Find fulfillment in being your own boss. Develop talents and grow interests. Check that box if that's you. Increase financial stability. Spend time with loved ones. Travel the world. Oh man, I have several friends that want to do that. Fight burnout. Retire sooner. That would be nice. Earn more. And if there's one in there that's not listed, you can, like, I don't know, make a mental note, write it down on a piece of paper. Because when you write it down, that's, I don't know, for some reason it happens. Things happens when you write it down. All right. So why partner with doTERRA? Well, I don't know if you knew this, but there's an impressive 65% customer retention. When I worked for a food broker, our only client was Costco, and I kind of learned the Costco policies and the business of Costco, like when it started and how it started and all that fun stuff. And I learned a little bit about, their retention, their membership retention, because that's where they make their most money, is their membership fees, not the products that they sell. And their customer retention rate, now this is post COVID, was 86%. So for an MLM, 65% compared to Costco membership, that's pretty damn impressive, because most MLMs, I think, is in the teens, maybe 20% if there's not inflation and a recession going on. So that means 65% of the customers will order again after initial enrollment, right? The product, oh my God. So most tested, most trusted. Let's talk a little bit about doTERRA and how they got all started. So they were founded in 2008 with the mission to bring the highest quality essential oils to the world. And it took them several tries to find. I mean, I think it took months, right, Alice? Because I love how Emily shares that story. Emily Wright shares this story
Definitely.
about finding the right peppermint, lavender, and lemon, and it just took forever because they were not happy with what they got. But once they found it, oh man, boy, they hit the ground running. The essential oil industry, unfortunately, doesn't have standards to ensure the purity. So doTERRA has created its own. So you can enjoy the peace of mind of their CPTG certified pure tested grade quality and purity standard that ensures you receive the purest essential oils on the planet. Exclusive and unrivaled product. So what that means is, fun fact, I think the number is 96 or 98%, is somewhere in there, 96 to 98%
Something
of
high, right?
farmers work exclusively with doTERRA. So that should speak, I don't know, to me that speaks volumes that they're taken care of, they're getting paid fair market value for the product that they're providing for us, and it's well deserved. There's no fillers or adulterations. They don't deal with middlemen, because middlemen don't really care where they get the product as long as they make something, finding it for them. Rigorous, because I worked for a food broker, and that's exactly the same thing we did with food, but not they do with oils. Rigorous in-house and third-party testing. What was it? Shoot, I'm trying to think of the website. Aromaticplants.org. I think that's it. I'll look it up and put it in the comments for you guys. That is one of the third-party testing. So when you look on a bottle of any of your doTERRA bottles, there is going to be a source code. So when you go to source, you can put that number in, and you're going to see their report. You're going to see the third-party report, not the doTERRA report. So you can trust that report, because they're not, they're doing all the testing. It's pretty amazing. And they actually have an essential oils 101 class. It's pretty long. I think it's like I think it's an hour and a half or something like that. They really go into detail, even on like chemistry part, where I was like zooming past that, because I was like, it was so going over my head, but it's really about essential oils. It really is. I mean, they did a great job. Natural product lines address a variety of wellness challenges as well. Yeah, they're very good at curating these blends of oils to help out with all kind of ailments that everybody deals with. All right. doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world, according to Verify Markets. So you can Google Verify Markets and check that out. They've become a $2 billion company in just 14 years. Just to compare with Apple, they made their first billion in 7 years. So that kind of gives you an idea. That's pretty good. Part of the 4.2 trillion wellness market, which I believe this is probably post-COVID, I'm thinking, because I remember pre-COVID, it was an $18 billion industry. So that number has really increased, because people, what happened, what happens when you have a virus around? People are going to find other options. That's just natural. I mean, that's just human nature, and we shouldn't fault other people for looking for other options that work for them. Millions of customers and wellness advocates. You have two with you this morning. More than 28 international markets, sales in 110 countries. Essential oils are sourced in more than 45 countries. It's a pretty cool map. If you go to doTERRA.com, you can like search in their search bar for the map, and it's pretty cool. You can see where all the plants originate from. There's some in the US that originate in the US. It's pretty cool. Executive team of innovators who have over 150 years of combined industry experience. Yeah, I mean, it's not just, our doTERRA leaders. There are scientists, there are, I want to say engineers too, because they've got to figure out how to keep the IT department. I mean, there's so many people that, spend their passion, their life, like they're just driven to learn everything about essential oils, and they share that information back to us, and then we share it to you, part of our continuing education. Why partner with doTERRA? This is why. I mean, this is why I didn't care about the oils. I know poor Heather went through the whole class with me, and I was just like, I don't think this is for me throughout the whole thing. And as soon as she talked about co-impact sourcing and Healing Hands Foundation, I was just like, okay, shut up. Where do I sign? I didn't care about the oils. I just wanted to partner with doTERRA, because at the time we had an interesting new president come on board, and I wanted to align myself with companies that were going to give back not only to their members, but to the communities, and we're going to get into what they do when it comes to community level. The farmers globally. And I was just like, yeah, let's do this. Oh, and just the earth, the planet, they're always looking for sustainable ways to do this business. So we're not, I hate to say it, raping and pillaging, because that's not their jam. Co-impact sourcing. My favorites, I'll share the story. You guys can read the verbiage here. Let me share the story how co-impact sourcing came to be. So vetiver is sourced in Haiti, and vetiver is at its optimum peak to have the purest essential oil at 18 months. So there's a harvester that pulls the grass out of the ground, and that's not sustainable for them to earn a paycheck every 18 months. So they brought that to doTERRA's attention. So doTERRA worked it out with those harvesters so that they pay them for fair market value to keep the plant in the ground. And I never heard of a company doing that ever. Like, they're trying to grab as many dollars as they can, not give it back to the people that are actually doing the hard work and the labor. So I was like, that's it. Where do I sign? And then Healing Hands Foundation is their nonprofit organization that empowers people worldwide to be healthy, safe, and self-reliant. Let me go over these support causes with you. Hope Action Plan. If your heart is into eradicating human sex trafficking, Hope Action Plan is where you want to be. The Match Program, I've actually participated in this. Wellness advocates can participate in this, but I had to be sponsored by a Diamond Leader. Just want to throw that out there. So what that is a program. If you are in a fundraising program like I am with Relay for Life, which is part of the American Cancer Society fundraising program, I partnered with doTERRA. We did a silent auction. They donated over $2,000 worth of doTERRA products. And we did a silent auction where people can bid on the products. And then whoever had the highest bid took the products home. And I just had to give doTERRA my Scouts honor that I would teach. And I did. There was an opportunity. I invited them to my class, whether they showed up or not, that's on them. But they did have an opportunity to learn more about the oils that they took home. And doTERRA, off of that silent auction, they matched what we made. So I was able to double my match, and it was amazing. And my community benefited from that, as well as your community, because it's
That's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome, Nicole.
I know. I love that story. Okay, and then sourcing community development. I'm not quite sure. I don't know much about that one, so you can click on, there's these QR codes, or you can just, you can search in the doTERRA.com about the sourcing community development. 'Cause I don't know, I haven't heard about that. Do you know anything about
No.
that one? Okay.
No, I'm not sure.
Okay. All right, let's talk about discovering the possibilities. I need a quick sip of my coffee, guys. Hold on a sec.
Well, I love what you're
I'm
sharing,
to
Nicole.
steal.
It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Good. I know. I love this guy. Okay, so
Mhm.
depending on your goals is where you want to, focus on your strategies. Okay, so if you're just looking to pay for your product, then you want to set your goals to pay for your products. Okay, if you want to supplement your income, then you want to set your goals to supplement your income. If you want to replace your income, set your goals to replace your income. And that's where Alice and I, as wellness advocates, will mentor you so you can reach those goals. Okay, now real quickly, I want to go over the right side of the screen, the compensation plan. So I don't know if you guys follow me on LinkedIn, but I shared some posts about two out of the three, but there are three types of compensation plans for all the LMMs out there. It's binary, unilevel, and matrix. And what doTERRA has done is taken the best parts of those three and combined it into their compensation plan. So I'm going to break it down real quickly what that is. So leadership bonus, for an example, right now doTERRA is giving us an opportunity, or the wellness advocates an opportunity to participate in the Founders 2.0. And what that means is they have a abundance of funds, and anytime we do the business where we enroll, we continue to educate, and people, get onto LRP, we earn points every time that happens. And then when we bring on other people that do the same thing, then we earn even more points. I'm in it, Alice is in it. We're continuing earning points. This has been going on since 2020, the start of the pandemic, actually. And it ends this year in August. So there's still a chance for everybody to get on board. And the bonus is 100 grand. Yes, that's right, $100,000. I already have a grocery list of things that I want to do with that money. So I've been reaching out to all my customers, asking them, what do you want to help me? And it's like really easy. It's just sharing and, people helping people get on board with doTERRA and changing their lives. Okay. Another part is the unilevel bonus. Most MLMs will reverse the percentage. So yet your level 1 is at the high percent. So doTERRA thought, like, well, what's going to encourage people to even want to build below them if the percentage gets smaller, right? So they inverted it.
Mhm.
Then there's the Power 3 bonus. So if you have a team, you found 3 people that want to run with you, that are ride or die, they're building with you, you're going to earn $50 bonus. But they need to have 100 PV in their cart so that they can earn the commission as well, because we're going to help them find, if they can't find 3 people to ride and die with them, that's where we step in as mentees and help them find the 3 people that will help them ride and die. And they will earn the $50 and you'll earn $250. You see how that goes? And then as it goes deeper, those next level 3, you earn $1,500. So that's a total of $1,800 bonus out the gate every month. You don't want to miss that. Then on top of that, last but not least, the fast start bonus. So every week when you enroll someone, say like on a Friday from a class, the next Wednesday you are going to earn a fast check. So keep enrolling people every week. You're going to get weekly checks. You'll get 20% commission in your enrollment on level 2. You'll earn 10% of that commission, and enrollment on level 3, on your level 3, you'll earn 5%. And so will the people that are building under you. So that is the compensation plan. It's genius and generous. All right. Okay, so how much money do you want to make? Well, it depends on how much time you want to commit, because we are looking for people that want to commit as well as capable. If you just can put in 3 to 10 hours per week, then that's your rank goal. If you're looking just to pay for your product, that's like 15 minutes a day, you guys. That's like texting, that's getting on the phone with someone, reaching out to them, reconnecting with them, or connecting with them, letting them know that you're doing this business, that you're going to change some lives, you're ready to change some lives. And then if you want to supplement your income, that's like 10 to 30 hours per week. And then replace your income, you want to set up 20 to 50 hours a week. And if you're thinking, all right, I've already got a full-time job working 40 hours a week. I did too when I first started. I was a full-time employee with a food broker, and I only did pay for your product. That's where my mind was. But then when I got laid off, yeah, I was totally pumping in the 25 to 50 hours a week for sure. All right. Success is simple. So focus on your actions to create lasting results. Now with doTERRA, you can have the opportunity to create and live the life you desire by changing the lives of others. As you build a financial pipeline, you increase the possibilities to live and give more. And I love this quote by Robert Collier. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. It really is. It's just one or two things. Try to aim for 3 things to do for your business a day, and you're going to start seeing things shift and change for you. It's really simple. You just want to engage in these pipeline building activities called pipes to grow your business. The more you put in your pipeline, the more you get out. For greater results, turn up the flow. So P stands for prepare. You use your products, become the product, and prepare your names list. Next, you want to invite, that's the I. Invite people to sample and learn more. So after you give you the sample, you follow up with them and say, hey, did you have an opportunity to use it? And if they say no, you say, go grab it right now and put that up your nose. No, not up your nose. You want them to have an experience with it. Then you ask, how did it go a second time? And if they're open and learning more, you invite them to your class. Then you present the doTERRA wellness message and financial opportunity. That's where Alice and I can come in and help you with that. Then we will help you enroll your new customer and builders. And then of course, continue education support the customers and builders engaging in their success. So your next steps, doTERRA provides training and proven principles to help you grow your business and bless the lives of others. So we just have to simply complete the following steps. If you're not a member, just sign up as a wellness advocate. If you're already a member of doTERRA and you're like, yeah, I'd like to get my oils paid for, that $50 bonus sounds pretty rad. Go into your account, log into your doTERRA account, you already have one, and go to your account profile. And in there, you're gonna find become a wellness advocate. I think somewhere there's a wellness advocate link, and that's where you're gonna enter your social security number and then get started. And that's just for tax purposes. Start making your names list. You can click on that QR code and you can have printed all nice and pretty and keep it at your on your fridge, at your desk, wherever you start your business. And then schedule a launch strategy session with your upline mentor. That would be me or Alice. I'll just throw a quick little tip. You want to kind of plan out 3 weeks. So pick a date of your class 3 weeks from today and after, because you want to give yourself time to collect all your names list and prepare. Okay, it takes that long. It does. So yeah, take your time. It's not a marathon, or it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. I always get that mixed up. All right, so business support and resources. So when you can't reach us, or we're just like, we don't know. No, we do know. There are business tool and resources. So there's Class in a Box. I highly recommend getting a Class in a Box because you get the little drams, and that's how you're going to share your oils. And if there's an oil you don't have, that's where Alice and I come in, and hey, do you have this oil? And if we don't, we'll help. I will dip into my points to help you get the oils you need to help your friends out, okay? So yeah, you're gonna get a tear sheet, and you and I will go over that together. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. The love guides are for your new customers. There's other samples, gifties that you give to them when they come to your class. And if you do it online, you can ship these to them individually. You don't have to That's the beauty of this company. Not only can you serve your own community, you can go outside. You got the globe in the hand and palm of your hands. It just depends on how far you want to go. Business building certification course is available. I took this course, so I am BBC. Okay, I'll guide you. Build your business with a doTERRA podcast. Great podcast if you ever feel stuck in this business, along your business journey, because it happens. Oh my God, it happens to even the diamond people and the president, all of them. They all get stuck, and they all say they go to the podcast and get unstuck. And then there's also the business building guide. You guys, of course, we will give you a copy if you like having, a hardbound, or you could download it if you like a digital copy and want to save the trees and save the environment on shipping this. It's totally up to you guys on how you want that. So together we're rapidly sharing hope and wellness through doTERRA's worldwide movement. So I'm going to kind of stop my share, because I want to share with you guys why I'm still motivated at 6 years and haven't reached elite. Why I haven't quit doTERRA, because I have had friends. I've met so many wellness advocates throughout the US and internationally. And most of them have stopped after 3 to 4 years, which is very typical. It's just human nature. That's what happens typically in MLM. But I haven't given up, because I want my community to feel good, because I got to put my kids out there eventually, and they're Gen Z and they're not putting up with people's BS, and I don't want them to get hurt. So I need people to feel well so they can, do well, emotionally towards other people. Because when you're in pain, that's when you, I think, act crazy to people that you don't even know. Second reason is my husband is a physical therapist assistant, and he's in a home health business. And so what that means is he goes to their homes, and one of his group of clients are in nursing homes. And the stories would break your heart that he comes home to tell me. There's this one gentleman that, he was living with his brother, and he was starting to deteriorate, and he couldn't walk. So Aaron was assigned to him, and he's like, when I met him, he could walk. And then his brother couldn't manage it anymore, so put him in a home. And this guy is in his 80s. And since he's been in the home, Aaron has seen him get worse and worse and worse. And his biggest complaint is the food, which tells me not only do we need to use, we have these supplements to nourish our bodies, but when we get put in that situation, where do we go? And so I feel like if I give up now, half of us are going to end up in that situation. And Aaron is adamant. He said, we are never letting our parents, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. If we have to live in our attic and put our parents in our bedroom, we'll find a way, but there's no way. So, I didn't think that was going to get to be. So
well, Aaron is making such an impact. I mean, both of you are, and I just it's amazing.
So it keeps
really
me
is,
motivated, because I don't want my friends and family to go down that route.
No,
and we
it
could
is
all
hard.
easily,
It's hard.
all it takes is like a broken leg. It's something broken, physically. And then if that one thing doesn't heal, then it snowballs to a whole bunch of other things. And I hear that over and over and over and over with all of his home health clients, not even the nursing home. It's the people at home. There was a couple where she was begging Aaron to help her, because she was in pain after having surgery, and he was there to provide physical therapy for the husband, not for her.
Oh.
And she's like, we can't get a hold of the doctors. Is it, anything you can do? And that's totally out of his pay grade, unfortunately. I mean, because he has no affiliation with the hospital. So no, he can't help them. And I'm like screaming on the inside, like, I can help them with the pain. I can help them, but I can't, because of HIPAA. I can't go knocking on their door and say, I'm your wellness advocate. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. And all,
So it's not
and that's it. The word, what the word you said is advocate. A lot of people need an advocate, and
right,
especially when an elderly or is in a nursing home, you
right.
know, they're understaffed and they don't have somebody to,
Mhm.
you know, unless they have a family member there every day checking on them and getting them out of bed and moving. They don't have advocates. Yeah.
No. So I want to get ahead of that. I'm trying to prevent that from happening to as many people as possible. So that's why I'm still going after 6 years. And plus,
It's
these
awesome.
things are awesome. Like, how can you quit? How can you? I don't understand it. I mean, people don't quit the products. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of wellness advocates that have stopped being wellness advocates for other reasons that are even successful. That I've heard a lot of diamond people have stopped because one, they grew their business in a different direction. And, and it was because doTERRA helped them get to that point so they could make that shift to, their real dream. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty. I don't know a company, and I've worked in corporate for 20 years, guys. NBC, ESPN, which is owned by Disney, Qualcomm, which is a big IT company here in Southern California. They make the chips in your freaking phone that you're probably watching on right now. Um, and then, of course, Costco. Even though I didn't work for Costco, I worked with Costco, and I loved working with Costco. I thought I was going to be there to my retirement age because I really enjoyed working with them because they cared about the food. They called out BS labels all the time, and I'm like, oh, all right, they really do care about what they're pumping into people's food. That's why they're so different from Sam's. I just saw a TikTok just recently that a Costco customer went to Sam's and he couldn't believe all the donuts and the sweet stuff that they carry. And he's like, you can't find that at Costco. And I'm like, I know, because they care what you put in your body. I was there. I saw the buyers in action. So yeah, even down to their pizzas, they really care about what you put in your body. So yeah, go Costco. So it's kind of funny how doTERRA just kind of came into my life, and it's almost like a linear thing, like it was meant to be. It's weird.
No, I agree. And, you know, we all started off as customers and
Right?
we're sharing what we love. So we want to get well and we want those around us to get well. And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't teach my first class until like 6 months, 8 months, something like that, after I got my first kit. Even though I signed up as a wellness advocate right away, because I thought, well, I was making money on the side with my photography. Why not? I could use
Mm.
a couple extra $100. Yeah, sure. I'll do that too. And I'm glad I did. I have no regrets. No regrets. I met so
No.
many amazing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's nice about this business is that we don't really we haul products that we use.
Mhm.
So we don't have to buy any extra kits, anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Um, and we can do it anywhere. So
Yes.
if, you know, I don't know, there's like a background noise. I don't know if it's me.
Oh, it
Hang
might
on
be
a
me.
second,
Is it?
close this.
Let me try to.
No, I closed a page. Maybe I had some too many pages open.
I had my heat.
But like one of the pages on the presentation you gave had about what is it that you want to do? What would make the biggest impact on your life?
Right.
So if you wanted to travel,
Mhm.
um, you know, this business will go with you, you
Oh,
know, and you don't have to haul a bunch of products to demonstrate, to host a party kind of thing, you know, demo, you know, it's
so
just nice.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, I know. I wish I could travel more because I do use my oils in front of people. I don't care. I'm like, right. I'm like, I'm staring at them like, I'm using oils. Tell me.
Right? So like even like if you
Sorry.
know you decide to go on a month vacation when the kids are out for the summer,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you could do your business while you're on the road, right? Rent
Exactly.
an RV and go.
Yes, yes. Oh, every time I travel, I bring extra so I can leave some behind to someone, a loved one, a friend, whatever. Um, I want to share something real quick with you because this story cracks me up. This actually happened to me. The last job that I worked for, I won't even mention that. I hate that company. Uh, they laid me off. So they found out I was with doTERRA, and then I was, obviously, trying to share with them, and I invite them to a class. And one of the employees talked to another employee about it, and she's like, oh yeah, she's got like a pallet of oils in her garage she's trying to sell. And when he repeated that to me, my jaw hit the floor, and I'm thinking, there's no freaking way I couldn't even afford about essential oils, much less like what, who, where, I don't know. And maybe she got confused with other MLMs that do make you buy a ton of products, and she was just lumping doTERRA into that category. Oh, please, guys, I beg, I encourage you to do your own research. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah. And what I love about doTERRA is what you mentioned earlier, all the science, all the research, all the education. doTERRA has everything on their website, open to everybody.
Yes.
So
It's not
you
hidden.
can see for yourself. And I mean, if you were to go to some other company and try to find anything
To see
on
this.
the oils or what's in them,
Mhm.
you can't find out.
No.
So
It's because they force you to become a member to find out, or whatever they do to get you
yeah,
buy the product to find out, I think. Whereas doTERRA doesn't even
yeah.
announce it. They're so
No,
transparent.
it's all a public site. Nothing is locked. Like you said, you don't have to be a customer to
Mm-mm.
see any of the education. It's
Yep.
wonderful.
And you can look at all the products, like everything, not just the oils. You can look at their cleaning line for the kitchen, the laundry. So if you're looking to ditch, 'cause I'm telling you that stuff, since I've ditched, it's funny, since I've ditched all that stuff, anytime I'm exposed to it, Alice, that's when I have perimenopausal symptoms. And
Wow.
it's just a little bit. It's not like intense, like to where I'm like, you know, annoyed, like uh, uh, going crazy
Irritated.
about it. Like, yeah, irritated. That was the word I was trying to think.
Mm.
It's almost like a reminder, like, hey, you're still in this. You're not quite out of it. Like,
Oh
hello.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But at
You know,
least
if I've been bad about my supplements, somebody knows it.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, my knees ache more or something.
So yeah, I try to stay away from that stuff. Ugh, it messes me up. It messes with my hormones. I don't like it. All right, that's today's class, you guys. If you have any questions, please reach out to the person that's been loving you, your wellness advocate, whoever that may be. And if they're not doing the business anymore, you can always reach out to Alice and I. We're here for you. We don't want to keep, you're always part of the doTERRA family. Okay, you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next month. Okay, be well, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Nicole.
Love ya. Bye.